I'm seeing your bucket list here in front of me, Lern, and some of these are definitely achievable.
Yes.
Some of them I'm not sure about.
Sure.
Yeah, some of them are going to be tougher than others. The first one, let's just get into it.
Yep.
And, where we welcome feedback. If anybody can help us, put us on the path to make these happen, please let us know. Because it's all about love and helping each other, lifting each other up, checking stuff off. Here's a big one. See Daft Punk.
Daft Punk.
Daft Punk, they're broken up.
They're broken up.
I don't
They
think they're ever
retired.
getting back together.
Right.
So,
But The Weeknd, even this weekend, or even this past weekend, The Weeknd, the artist, said the only collabs he will do in the future is with Daft Punk. So there could be something on the horizon.
what about a Daft Punk tribute act?
Yes.
What about a Daft Punk lunch? Like you're at the Rainbow Room or something like that, and you look over and you're like, oh my gosh, I recognize.
Look at
these
those.
guys.
There's two guys in helmets.
Those are the guys from
Because
Daft
it's
Punk.
see Daft Punk. You didn't say in concert.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me clarify. I would like to dance live to Daft Punk, those two guys, those French musicians. I want them
All
to
they're
be playing
doing is
music.
press and play on an iPad.
What if they stand
Exactly.
up at lunch and they go bigger, faster?
All right. Okay, so see Daft Punk, that's on the list.
Or have a Daft Punk dance party.
Yeah,
Whatever.
will you take me? I would love to see that show.
Thank you.
I would
Yes.
love to see that.
I like how
French-Canadian,
malleable
did you?
your bucket list things are. That's a very open and loving way to embrace the world. You've already dialed back your very first one, which
Right.
I love. But
And
you know what?
What?
You never know. Daft Punk, whatever, tomato. It's French. I believe it's Daft, but whatever. Leads right into the next one. Host a discotheque, maybe a riscotheque.
Riscotheque would be cool.
I like
Dance
I want to have a
party.
dance party. And we have a lot of listeners who want to dance. And so every time I talk about it, they're always like, oh, hit me up. So what if we have a riscotheque?
Yeah, man.
And we play
great
Daft Punk.
I'm not a great dancer, but I'll DJ. Can I DJ?
Dude, I've DJ'd
Yes.
too. I'm a pro.
I
I want
want
to see you out there on the dance floor.
I want
No, you don't.
dancing.
What if we put
You wouldn't
helmets?
dance at the Riscotheque?
Well, yes, of course I would, but you don't want to see it.
Will you wear helmets for me?
Hell
We put,
yes, I
we
will.
we put King Scott and Moon and Daft Punk
Yes.
Yeah.
helmets.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I love this.
The only time I've really got to DJ professionally was over at Pops, and I made a whole robot outfit that I was in.
And I would
You are
like
my
to-
did it.
soulmate. Okay,
You did it,
yes.
Scott.
And if we're rolling things together, I'm not saying it has to happen, but we do have a float trip. It could be Raft Punk. And we could have a dance
I am
party
standing
at
up.
the
I'm
campgrounds.
aroused. This is excellent.
Party at the campgrounds, Raft Punk. These guys in helmets.
Raft Punk.
I don't know.
I like
Riz
Put
is
it
in
out
hell. All right, keep going.
Riz is in hell. That's actually your third one. Send Riz to hell. That's really, wow.
Yeah.
See you there.
See you there.
RMFLMAO. Big one. Dedicate something in my hometown of West Frankfort, Illinois, like a statue honoring. Who's editing this in real time? Get out of there.
Sorry.
Like a statue honoring my dad, or something permanent, a mural, something where people can go and visit.
I was looking at this and I thought, what about a bench?
Well, that's coming up on the list.
Yeah. Let's take a
I
look at
know.
ourselves.
Let's not skip ahead.
Oh, you are.
Yeah, but how about a bench, like something achievable? Where are you going to put a statue up?
I don't know. I don't know anything
Where are
about
you doing a
statuing. So West Frankfort,
Who's gonna-
Illinois, I don't know.
Where are you going to get a statue commissioned?
I'm gonna commission it.
Listen up, all you Frankfurters out there.
There's murals in West Frankfort, Illinois that have just come up over the last 10 years. People have painted on the side of buildings these really beautiful murals. And my dad was a coal miner in that town. He was also a Vietnam veteran. They have a Vietnam area. They have a coal mining area of the town. I would love to do something to my dad. A lot of people knew my dad in West Frankfort. So I'd love to do something to
Your
honor
father's
his
name?
legacy. His name was Greg Colvin.
Greg Colvin. If you knew Greg Colvin and you're listening right now, email us. Tell us about Greg
Right.
and email your local Chamber of Commerce at West Frankfort, Illinois, and let's get this going. Let's get the Greg
I think
Colvin
definitely it's
statue
achievable.
bench.
Like this is
achievable.
because somebody wrote this is a big one. This is a big bucket list, but let's be realistic. A statue,
It's big.
It's big.
that's big. Like what kind of statue we're talking? Like a bronze?
Anything like a
Like
concrete. And it doesn't even have to be like a
What
big
about a
one.
plaque?
Yeah, like a plaque.
Plaque, meet me in the middle.
But you
Yeah.
said someplace people could go visit.
Right.
A bench.
Yeah.
A bench in a park.
What if I have my tree guys take down a tree and you catch one of them what do you call them, chainsaw artists, and they make the statue out of the
Right.
tree stump?
They could do that in the park or
You know what I'm
something.
talking about, like when people make bears and eagles and stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, we know one.
What, a chainsaw artist?
Yes.
We do.
Upper Shelbina, yeah.
Really anything.
Well, there you go.
I'm down for anything. I just want to kind of put a permanent marker to honor not just my dad, but the coal miners of that town and the veterans in that town, but also in memory of my dad.
A bench would be great.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love your idea. I'm here for it. I'm down.
When I did my America's Got Talent audition, the guy before me was a chainsaw artist. And
That's sweet.
you only have a minute and a half. It's a 90-second audition.
Yeah.
Couldn't get the chainsaw to start. It was one of the funny, and I had to follow that. It was one of the funniest
no.
things.
It wasn't meant to be funny?
No. He flooded it. He couldn't get the Husqvarna to fire up.
Dude
It was
on the
really
chat.
funny. Pretty much.
Hang on, it'll roll over.
Your timer is going.
Hang on, guys. I think
Yeah.
I flooded it.
Oh,
Hang
man.
on.
Aw,
Hang on, guys.
Dude in the chat
Hang-
says, "Holy crap! I knew who your dad was. He was a popular name in that town."
See? Here we go. My dad
Hang
fixed
on, let me try to
people's...
Give me the
start this up,
chainsaw.
guys. Damn it.
I got the River City tree. Just took down the tree there.
Oh, there we go. See ya.
Dang it.
Doggone it.
All right. I think we can make this one happen. I really feel good about it.
Okay.
All right.
Next.
I want to go, we need to go home together and do a little tour of
Of Southern Illinois.
So Ill. Yeah.
For real.
All right. Next on your list, we're going to get a statue. We're going to get some sort of commemorative item in West Frankfort, Illinois.
Okay.
Dedicated. Does it need to have to be your dad? What if they want to dedicate it to you?
No, I want to dedicate it to my dad.
You want it to be your dad?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making that clear. All right. Make vinyl record or something. Record a song or press a piece of audio from the show into vinyl.
With all of you.
Definitely achievable.
Definitely achievable.
Song, comedy,
Sure.
bit, whatever. And I get it, like, if nobody wants to do it, but, like, I think it'd be really cool to have a vinyl piece of the show in some way.
Cool.
Okay.
Done.
Okay?
Done. Doable. Have dinner in a cave.
This is very specific.
Very specific.
White linen tablecloth. I want a nice dinner. I don't want to just eat a sandwich from Lion's Choice in a cave. I want, like, a sit-down dinner.
Like
Lion's
Golden
Choice
Corral.
tab.
They got those places all throughout Missouri. There's a couple places you can do that.
Yeah. There's
We can pull this off.
Okay.
What about 1-800 Hot Cave?
Hot
Yes.
cave.
Where's it? Merrimack Caverns?
There's not
Yeah.
that many hot caves.
Yeah, they're all
Is that really the
cool
number?
60 degrees.
Is not the number for Merrimack Caverns?
Mm-hmm. There's something like
No,
that.
I think that's a 900 number from the 90s.
I
you
don't
used to
know,
call
buddy.
it.
No,
900
stop
Hot
it.
Cave.
What? Oh man, you're gonna make me look it up, you jerks.
No,
No, you type in hot cave, you're going to get some results. That's for sure.
There's a lot of places that we.
I think this is doable, and we got one of King Scott's was to host or to give a guided tour of a cave. So I
Right.
feel like
think
this
this is
could
great.
he could guide us right to our table as a maitre d', and technically, we're checking two things off.
No, I have to be the host or the guide throughout the cave.
I know.
That is not close.
The hot
Yeah.
cave?
Just work with me here,
Again,
pal.
60 degrees.
You know, there was a cave for sale not too long ago. You can own the thing and give
yeah.
tours for a living.
Yeah, there's one for, it was like $5 million. My family was trying to figure out, like, can we do this?
Can we do this?
No.
Okay.
right.
It was a simple no.
Any cave. Never been in one. Want to be
Have a
in.
nice dinner in a cave. We can make that happen, I feel like.
Okay.
Are we still working on hot cave, or can I move on?
You can move on.
All right.
You were.
He got the results, and he was like, okay, moving on. Rafe was right. Big one. This is a big one. And they had the CD that I played on repeat in my car was called Big Ones. Kiss Steven Tyler.
Kiss Steven Tyler. They'll be here October 26th. I have good seats.
You have good seats.
I'm going to make a sign.
And you have to have the sign that says,
I've
"Can I
been
kiss
waiting
you?"
38 years to kiss Steven Tyler,
on his toes.
and I will kiss his
Oh,
gnarly
that's weird
toes.
Oh no! You
What if
wouldn't.
if I kiss Steven Tyler's gnarly toes? What do I get
Man,
on
I'll
this
give you-
show?
You gotta
Do I get any
$100.
clout on this show
I'll
at
give you
all?
I will
Itchy.
erect
God
the statue.
status.
I will erect the statue in West Frankfort of you.
Consider this done.
So this is a big
Kiss
one.
Steven Tyler's toes.
Now, this is something I think we can all work to help you achieve. I feel like you want to kiss 75-year-old Steven Tyler right on his big old luscious
Here's what I
lips.
think we need to have happen. About a week before the show, we start the full court press of every day saying that you want to kiss Steven Tyler. Eventually, it'll get back to him.
Oh yes,
I feel like Steven Tyler's never been kissed. He only kisses.
yes.
Like, you know, has
I
anyone
also
ever kissed Steven Tyler? I feel like he can intercept that and be like, no, I'm going to be the one that kisses.
Now, I feel like Steven Tyler's never turned down a kiss.
Yeah.
Oh,
I would hope
okay.
not.
I see that.
I've seen him. I mean, I've been pretty close at Aerosmith shows. Not close enough, obviously, but if there's a blonde within the first 3 rows,
they're
that
getting
man's
kissed.
mouth is on that blonde's
They're
face.
getting kissed.
Oh, for real?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
We got to
so
get you up there.
He loves
get you up there.
women.
We got to get you elevated.
women.
Oh, blonde women. Oh.
Got to get you.
I got to get blonde. I'm going to dye my hair.
We could
before
hide
the
you
show.
in like the different parts of the Enterprise Center, I suppose. Just let you ambush him.
No.
Learning an elevator.
I don't want to go to jail.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Tyler.
Going down?
Yeah.
Okay, next one.
All right. Jump out of a cake. Now this is happening. I think this can happen. I think this could happen soon.
Somebody's birthday's coming up.
Tell us why you want to jump out of a cake. Give me the lowdown on it.
I just remember at a very young age, like watching one of those like 1930s, 1920s, like pinup black and white videos of a woman like jumping out of a cake with a like booby tassels. I don't necessarily want to have the booby tassels on.
But you're not saying no?
But I'm not saying no. And I'm also, there's something so classy about it and old school, and I just love it. And so to me, I've always wanted to like, I just want to like pop out of a cake, and it's just cute.
Yeah, there she is.
There it is.
Coming out of the cake.
And
Denied.
I think Greek Fire has a song about that.
She flies up into the air.
it drops in the lawn.
Fly away free, little Lern.
Bye.
Okay.
All right.
Next.
Learn on an escalator.
This
Okay.
cake just fell on me.
So jumping out of a cake. We do have, it seems like there's someone's birthday coming up. This is
know.
going to be
Yeah.
apropos.
Something like that can happen.
Well, I'm just say this might be done by the end of the week.
Okay. I hope so.
Now, here's the thing. I don't know if anyone out there's got any. We tried to find a cake. We did try to find a big cake for you to get into,
Right.
and we found out all the bakeries don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
We found one that did it.
Yeah, apparently they
They're
stopped
out.
doing it. I think
Something
somebody
hap-
died in
something
something.
happened.
Yeah, they
Well, what
baked
happened
them.
was they left her in there, and oof,
Either that or someone popped out and grandma
had a heart
expired.
attack.
No, it turns out you have to put her in after they bake the cake. That was the problem.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's a good point.
Yeah.
So if anyone out there is in the giant hollow cake making business, we're open to some
Okay,
very
next one. Come on.
specific market.
We
Next,
gotta go.
okay, have picture and shows bench advertisement / and then steal it.
So this is where if you make and dedicate the bench in West Frankfort, put an ad on it,
Right.
and then you could steal it.
Okay.
How do you steal the ad? I thought they were always like billboard, like printed on there.
You steal the whole bench.
Yeah, we'll just take the whole damn bench.
I'm hoping somebody takes the whole bench.
We'll build the
and we're
bench.
not liable for costs.
We'll build the bench and then steal the bench.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
But
put it
then
in the
return
basement.
the bench, dedicate it to your dad.
Yes. I want like a you know how like the realtors, they'll all have their faces, or the lawyers will have their faces and their business.
With a
I'm wanting
catchy
this.
slogan.
I'm wanting like me, like stupid picture on a bench, promoting the show, promoting whatever good,
It could be.
and then
You
there
could put a phone number and everything. It could be Lern. I jump out of cakes.
and
It's
you
like,
can hire
if you
me
need-
for your business.
Yeah. Pretty exciting stuff.
You're so unamused. It's awesome.
Okay.
No. I'm trying to think of where, like, do people still put their advertisements
Oh, yeah.
on
Oh,
benches?
yeah.
Drive down
Yeah,
Olive.
go
There's
down
tons of them.
Page. Any of these
This
roads.
is doable. Even if it's separate from the West Frankfort thing, this is doable.
And that's what I'm thinking. Like with an advertisement, like they have to set.
Or do you want to advertise Lane Narrows?
No. Like I want to advertise like the Riz Show, Monday Night
Yeah,
Metal.
steal it.
Heck yeah.
How about we just take one, and like an existing one, and just steal it?
Well, I don't want to steal it. I don't want to. I want somebody else to steal it.
And it ends
she
up.
just
I want
winked.
somebody
She
else
just
to
winked.
steal
Okay,
it.
so you want to be an accessory.
Yeah,
She
we
just
want
winked.
someone else to steal it, and it accidentally ends up in our possession.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Next on your list, this is all doable, by the way. Have a calendar made, either as a show or a Lern calendar.
Kind of fun. I was always jealous of Jeff that he got that calendar made. It was genius.
That was a punishment.
It was genius.
Not for him, though.
Yeah.
Now it's a reward. Riz Show calendar. I love it. I'll do it.
We could do that.
All right.
For sure.
Host a fashion show of some kind. Either I get to create the outfits or I participate in one.
Do they still do the like fashion shows at the mall?
No, but that would be excellent.
I bet they do.
Like the West County Mall?
Tiffany
like-
plays and
Maybe they bring those back. But
Yeah.
I mean, you went to the mall last week. You saw how
Packed.
hopping it was, man.
packed.
it'd be fun.
Packed.
Hey, I know
Okay.
the Clarks. We can get something set
Hey.
up with that.
Okay.
If there are many local fashion designers.
Yeah.
If you are having a fashion show, We got a model for you.
I'm very small, but, I know I'm not 5'10".
Who's making pocket-sized fashion?
I don't know, but
This is your gal.
Oh,
right
this
here.
is total. If you are a fashion designer, you got a fashion show coming up, you want to get some eyes on your product.
here
All
it
right,
is.
I'll reach out.
Model.
I have 2 people I can reach
Do
out
it.
to for you.
Yes.
Now, let me
Got
tell you
your
something.
model.
You have an impeccable sense of style.
Thank you.
So I think you're a great spokesperson for any fashion company.
And I'll walk the hell out of that.
You'll
cow.
walk the hell out of that.
You've got
whatever.
You have specific vibes that you own that are only yours. It's impressive.
Thanks, man.
I've told you that before.
Yes.
So yeah, anybody who wants to get in on that, let's get a fashion show going. This next one, do an interview while being surrounded by puppies or kittens or any baby animal of any kind except snakes. Ew.
Yeah.
Very specific.
Who does that?
BuzzFeed.
BuzzFeed, okay.
BuzzFeed, when they do interviews with artists, and I would do this like if I'm interviewing somebody for Point Fest or something, that we will have a room set up where I'll interview, Guar with puppies in the room.
I bet you that'd be great.
And so, but, and the puppies are crawling all over you, and it's all about the puppies.
You should do it with cats.
And kittens, I'm down. No snakes.
Yeah. Do it one of those cat cafes, man. It's like it's already built.
It's got to be kittens, though. It's got to be baby animals.
There's a couple kittens there sometimes.
I'm wanting the full. I
You want
all-
just a lot of kittens.
Baby
Like, Just
animals.
give me all the kittens.
Yeah.
You're on your own there because my eyes will seal shut.
Yes.
If only there was a show launching that had interviews in small spaces that, anyway, we'll think about that.
Okay.
That we could jam full of baby ducks, and I'm sure they would love
my
that here. That's doable.
Okay.
I mean, we'll dump a bunch of kittens on you.
Thanks.
What about chickens?
Yeah, little baby chicks, little baby
Oh, they got to be
ducklings.
babies. Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Baby
gotta be-
ducks.
okay.
That's the
All
contingency.
right, that's okay.
I got a baby elephant guy. I don't know if that'll work.
Yes.
Okay. Baby spiders?
No.
No. Okay.
They're cute in their little diapers.
Next on the list, finally learn how to swim, like take lessons as an adult, because I can't dive, and I need to learn that shiz before I'm 40.
Oh, boy.
He's scared
You had me
me.
jumping for that button.
Yeah. Going for the dump button, but
Yeah, I doggy paddle and I can stay afloat, but I don't really know how to swim. So I
Oh,
could die.
is that little place, Little Fish, is still open? Where the babies learn how to swim?
so you for
I
real
don't know.
can't swim, but you just went to the lake.
Yeah,
My
I mean,
mother-
You
Do
could
you
be
wear a
around
life
the
jacket?
lake.
no.
My mother was an instructor,
Warren.
like taught the classes and that kind of stuff, and she's taught all of our children. And she's always one of her whole missions in life is everyone needs the skill of learning how to
Yes,
swim.
I agree with her.
And she still could give you lessons right now.
I love this.
Do it.
That would
Mama
ch- that
Moon.
would change
Do
your
it.
life.
You got a pool? You got a
I have
mother?
pool. I have a
Done.
mother.
You need lessons?
I need 'em.
Shh. Boom. Get that.
Adorable.
We get that done next week.
She's a professional.
Does she hold up you know how it?
Yeah, you got to hold her belly.
You got to
and
hold the belly and
kick.
I'm doing the laps.
if you need it, but she will teach you. I mean, she legitimately. I told her, I was like, man, in this retirement, you should just, because people charge whatever it is, $35 an hour or something like that to teach
Right.
swimming. And I said, you should do this. And she's like, no, I just want to do it for free. All you got to do is come over. She will do it. Now, she's in my family, so she's messing up. She's gonna go, nope, that's not how you do it. I mean, she's very
Yeah,
direct.
I want that. I want the
She's a sweetheart.
criticism,
You'll
yeah.
love her.
Okay.
Okay.
Excellent. Can I ask you this? Did you get the Southern Illinois swim lessons,
Yep.
which is just getting thrown in?
Yep.
Yeah,
And that's why
And that's it.
That's why you're scared.
I also had this lesson, and I didn't learn to swim till third grade. I got embarrassed, and then I forced myself to learn how to swim.
There you
But
go.
I was one of the last people to learn how to swim in my class because I had an uncle throw me in
Yep.
very young. That's the old so ill swim lesson.
Thanks a lot.
Throw
Jack.
them in.
So she got before she's 40 on that. So
Yeah.
We have time. Go to an aquarium, even if I can't swim or spell the word. I've never been to one.
we have one downtown.
Never
so
been.
that's an easy one.
Okay.
It's an easy one. Get a makeover from the Queer Eye team.
Yes. I want
This is
John-
a big one,
It's the
but
big
I
one.
would love it.
You can submit to be on Queer Eye, and the guys they've gone to Kansas City before. They were just in New Orleans. They might come to St. Louis someday.
What if we just get 4 gay guys?
to give me a makeover?
Yeah.
No, do the submit thing.
I want
Well,
I want
4 gay
Jonathan
guys
Van
just
Ness to cut my hair.
Yo, send,
What if you get-
send them messages, do different things. Because my buddy, who's in MXPX and Goldfinger with me and all that, he literally tweeted at the Fixer Flip folks, tweeted
Yeah.
hey, we'd love to live in Waco. Bam, bought a house on the show, absolutely incredible.
saw
All
that
started from a
episode.
tweet. Yeah, that started from a tweet.
Wow.
So do it.
Okay.
Message him.
Okay, do it.
And if we can't get them, how
4
would you
gay
feel
guys.
about
No.
how'd you feel about a Riz Eye from the Straight Guy?
Yeah.
makeover.
You guys make makeover? Hell no. Could you imagine?
Yeah, I can. And I kind of want to see it.
No.
Terms are
That's
back
gonna be-
in.
I'm going to be punished enough on this show.
Yeah.
I don't want you people coming up
Yeah.
in here.
What do you mean, you
and
people?
Working this out. Yeah.
I can see you with a perm. It's going to look great. We'll get this going nice.
All right. Well, that's insulting, but fine. Deliver a cow in its birth.
Yes.
Wait, how do you do that?
I want to deliver a calf. I don't know. I wanted to be a veterinarian a long time ago, and I feel like I still have a lot of that going on. And to me, there's something so incredible about witnessing a birth of a cow.
I've seen it.
Have you felt
I don't like it.
I'm
if
not gonna
the
do what you
cow's
did.
pregnant? Have you ever done that yet?
No, I've never really been around
You got
a
to do
pregnant
that.
cow
We'll
like
get that glove on you, and you're going to check to see if it's pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a shoulder length glove.
I
for
know
you.
it is. I'm
Okay,
aware.
say.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
I know
Gotta get
where
up
the
in there.
hands go. I'm very
Gotta
interested
get up in there.
You want to do it with like the birth of a colt, like a horse?
I want a
Wouldn't that
cow.
be-
I just
it has to be a
think-
cow.
Yeah. It's just always been in my
bison.
mind a cow.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I feel it's more accessible.
Birthing a calf. Somebody out there.
Well, the Missouri State Fair is happening right now.
I'm sure there's some
Farmer, that would be
cattle
one.
farmer.
Yeah, there's a cattle farmer, or I bet one of these county fairs around here will let you.
And I want somebody. I want to assist. I don't want to do it myself. Like I want somebody to tell me what to.
The cows are just holding out until the show.
Yeah.
Like, it just,
All right.
it just happens down at the fair. I've never seen that.
Down to the final two, anti-gravity machine and fly.
This was on
Yeah.
Scott's list as well, and I can't wait.
I think all of us.
Indoor sky. I think Moon had this on.
Yeah,
there,
indoor.
too.
It was
Did you?
moon.
Indoor
Yeah, it was
skydiving.
I
But
don't
I've
know if
wanted to do
there's
this
one in the
forever.
area.
No,
That's-
I had a couple messages. Somebody said there's one in Kansas City.
Overland.
In Overland. In
Overland
Overland
Park.
Park.
Overland Park.
Oh, right. Yeah,
Well, we're
yeah.
going to a Chiefs game.
There's one in Kansas City and there's one in Chicago. So
Got to do something.
yeah, let's do it Let's do it on the west side.
Could do it if we had to. We could do it in KC. There must got to be something like that around here.
There was. It closed, so there's a new one coming in.
That's what I heard. A new one coming in.
All right, and well, that's doable. Anti-gravity machine and fly. What's an anti-gravity machine? Is that the same thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Finally, last on your list, go to a rage room,
Which we found out there's one in the area.
Yes, there is.
and you just want to go in there and break
Just
stuff.
go nuts.
Smash
You
plates.
just want to go
Yeah.
full Durst.
Yeah, but I want to be in a mood.
Not Robert Durst.
I don't want to
Fred
just
Durst.
go like, oh, it's a Wednesday and we're going. Like, I want to get really pissed off, and I want to go, and I
Okay.
want to go ham.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Are you playing Limp Bizkit while you're doing
Yeah,
it?
we're
do
gonna
it.
have a lot of new metal on.
Yeah.
Let's do 'em.
You're so
All right,
mad.
I think we could check a bunch of these off pretty quickly.
Okay, good.
The most pressing, I believe, is the cake.
Yeah, and that could be happening this.
Well, if you
Friday.
have an in on a cake you could jump out of, let us know.
If not, we adapt, we improvise, we
Got
overcome.
a big birthday party coming up on Friday. I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah. Well, actually, no. Everybody's invited. It's at St. Louis Music Park on Friday.
It'll be a good time.
They're just playing. All right. Well done.
Thank you.
And who's up next? Rafe's up next.
Yep.
So
So
we'll
the
talk-
final countdown.
We'll
on the
talk
last
Rafe. Yeah, we'll talk Rafe's bucket list next.